Sophia Bush, Hillary Burton, and several One Tree Hill cast and crew members are speaking out about sexual misconduct allegations made against the show's creator, Mark Schwahn. USA Today. The Royals creator Mark Schwahn has been ousted after multiple allegations of sexual misconduct were leveled at him by cast and crew from that show and One Tree Hill. Photo, Nielsen Barnard, Getty Images. TV showrunner Mark Schwahn, who has been accused of sexual misconduct by cast and crew members of both One Tree Hill and The Royals, is out of a job. We have concluded our investigation and Mark will not be returning to the Royals, Lionsgate confirmed to USA Today, noting that the fourth season of the show has already completed production and will air as scheduled on in the spring. One Tree Hill stars Sophia Bush and Hillary Burton were among 18 cast and crew members who wrote an open letter accusing Schwahn, 51, of traumatizing sexual harassment that was published by Variety in mid-November. Jodie Foster, every man over 30 has to start thinking about their part in sexual misconduct. Many of us were, to varying degrees, manipulated psychologically and emotionally, they wrote. More than one of us is still in treatment for post-traumatic stress. Many of us were put in uncomfortable positions and had to swiftly learn to fight back, sometimes physically, because it was made clear to us that the supervisors in the room were not the protectors they were supposed to be. The letter continued, many of us were spoken to in ways that ran the spectrum from deeply upsetting to traumatizing, to downright illegal. And a few of us were put in positions where we felt physically unsafe. More than one woman on our show had her career trajectory threatened. The Weinstein Effect, 120+ men accused of sexual misconduct. Though much of Schwann's behavior was concealed from the studio, the signers said, no one was fully unaware. The lack of action that has been routine, the turning of the other cheek, is intolerable. We collectively want to echo the calls of women everywhere that vehemently demand change, in all industries. Days after the One Tree Hill accusers came forward, 25 female cast and crew members from Schwann's current show, The Royals, issued their own letter to Variety revealing he had also exposed many of them to repeated, unwanted sexual harassment. It became all too apparent reading their statement earlier this week that the betrayal and anger so many of us had experienced during our time on the Royals is not exclusively ours. And we were angry then, and we are angry now. Upon hearing the news of Schwann's firing, Bush tweeted, 43 women came forward. To the ones who did and to the ones who didn't or couldn't, I hope this news is a salve to your souls. To the other predators out there, I hope this is a lesson that sometimes, even if it takes time, justice is served. You're next. 43 women came forward. To the ones who did and to the ones who didn't or couldn't, I hope this news is a salve to your souls. To the other predators out there, I hope this is a lesson that sometimes, even if it takes time, justice is served. You're next.